flexor and hamstring stretch. So you can see Kirsty this position, and now look at her hips. And she tilts her pelvis up here. There you go. And that, if you can do the same, that will mean that you should feel the stretch at the front of your hip flexors. Nice deep breaths throughout. We're going to hold this for 15-20 seconds or so. And then you go wide out, keep your chest straight, and you reach to the outside of that knee. You don't cave in on yourself. See how straight Kirsty remains. Nice steady breathing. And this means that the stretch now moves to the side of your leg. So you should feel it more in the side of your leg, on the outside. Nice steady breathing. And then we straighten that leg. So now we're stretching the hamstring of the leg that we're keeping straight. She puts a bit of pressure just above the knee. You can tell her foot is staying flat on the floor. We'll hold that position for a little while. Again, nice deep breathing. And you'll feel that in your hamstring. And then in a little while, we'll pull the toe up towards the body whilst keeping the pressure on the toe. There we go. And that then means that the stretch moves slightly deeper and into another area of the hamstring. And everything that stretches out a little bit more. You probably feel that travel very nicely and relax. We're now going to have a look at the front as well. It's quite important. Again, you see her tilting the hip, tilting her pelvis forward. Nice steady breathing. Stays nice and stable. So all the tension here is on the front, and now you reach across to the outside of that knee. If you want to put a bit more pressure on this particular stretch, which is now on the outside of your leg, you can pretend to be pulling the knee in towards you to the side, whilst at the same time resisting with the knee, resisting that hand. And again, straight out, try to keep your balance. Now Kirsty likes to put her hand just above her knee. So nice balanced. So the foot stays flat on the floor. For the time being, the stretch is at the top of the leg, at the back of the leg, so your hamstrings. And then slowly but surely, we're going to move your toes up towards you, whilst keeping the tension on that muscle. As you can see, Kirsty drops a bit lower, a bit deeper, because she can go into really deep stretch. You don't have to do that. You can keep it all relatively tight if you want. And relax.